In this tutorial, we're going to take a look at Quanta, the brilliant granular synthesizer from Audio Damage. We're going to start from the default empty patch. We'll go to the oscillator section and reduce its level to nil so that we no longer hear the built-in oscillator. Making sure we're in the sample window, let's load in a sample. We can do this simply by dragging one into the empty field, or we can click the tiny diskette icon and use the browser. Our sample consists of a loop of a simple rock drum beat, but that's not at all what we get if we play a note from our MIDI controller. There is only the faintest repetitive noise. Let's take a look at the grains section just below the sample area. Note that the number grains parameter indicates that there are but 10 grains in play. We'll increase the number of grains to around 50. While we're at it, we'll change the shape of the grains and adjust their lengths too. Now we get sort of a sustained waveform. It's not very exciting. Note that we can add an amount of random behavior to some parameters, including the number of grains in play. Let's try adjusting the tune of the grains. We're going to crank ours all the way up. Looking to the right, we see a position knob. This adjusts the position in the sample from which our sound is played. We can also adjust this parameter using the handle in the sample display. Once again, we can add a random element, this time to the position parameter, by using the random knob tied to it. Maybe it's time to look at some of the modulation options on offer. We can do that by finding and clicking the matrix icon in the upper left. We'll scroll through until we find the grain position on the left. We'll follow that row until we reach the FLFO1 column and click and drag in the intersecting box until we have a value of 77. Now FLFO1 is modulating the grain position parameter. We can likewise modulate the grain tune with FLFO2. Now let's click over to the FLFO window and have a play with both sets of FLFO parameters. We'll want to make sure that the frequencies of both FLFOs are very slow, but not identical. After that, we can adjust their shapes to taste. This is only the beginning. Don't hesitate to experiment further with this awesome granular synthesizer.